Okay, we're going to paint a watercolor flower scene. What we're going to need is some tabs of watercolor paint. We want to make them very watery, so we've got some water and paint brushes. And at the end, after the painting's dried, we have a couple of felt markers, permanent black ink. So we just need our piece of paper to paint on. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to start by making some very watered down circles of different sizes. Do them in a few different colors here. It's okay if one flower bumps into another flower. Now what I like to do sometimes is take one of the colors and just blend it into the middle of a different color. So here I'm putting some sort of purple into the oranges. I might put a bit of blue into these pinks and purples, or into this yellow. Or I might put a bit of red into the blues. I'm just giving these flowers a little bit of a center. Sometimes it's okay to even blend them out a little bit. There we go. And you'll notice one of the colors I didn't use was green. If I'm going to add any green, it's going to be between the flowers to sort of represent leaves. So I just put a little bit of green in here. Okay, it's just very watered down. Not too worried about what shapes I'm getting. One color hits another color, that's okay. There we go. Now I've got a bit of a flower picture there, which I'm going to let dry. So once our painting's dried, we want to take a black marker, something that's permanent like a Sharpie, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a center to each flower just by drawing a circle right in there. And we're going to sort of draw maybe a little bit of an outline around the flower area. It doesn't have to be perfect. And an outline around our flower color like this. Again, flowers don't have to be perfect. So just outlining around the colors like this. And around the outside of each flower. And if you have a flower that comes over top of the other one, that's okay. You can sort of start and stop the lines. Just like that. Give it a little center around here. Sometimes what I like to do is I like to add a couple of petal lines. I go like that. That's kind of like showing that it might have some petals here. I connect like that. And I'll do that again, so sort of drawing in some petals. Again, flowers aren't perfectly shaped. Not all petals are the same size and the same shape. A couple little petal lines like this. And I'm just going to keep doing that all around for all of these. When I get to the green, which is supposed to be the leaves, I could just either leave the green as it is, or I could draw in some leaf shapes like this. Okay, it doesn't have to be that the leaves are perfectly shaped, just stuff like that. Drawing some leaves in. All right, so I'm going to keep going. So there we go. There's many different ways to do it. You could draw in the leaves in the green or just leave the green as it is. You could draw a round circle and leave it the color that it is, or color in the circle black. You could draw lots of squiggly lines or just a few squiggly lines to represent the petals on the flowers. There we go. That's watercolor flowers.